Hey everyone, we're going to find the derivative of y with respect to x by implicit differentiation of tan of x minus y equals y divided by 1 plus x squared. Now to make this a little easier, what I want to do is cross multiply, and I'm going to move this up here. So what we're really going to have is 1 plus x squared times tan of x minus y equals y. Now we're going to differentiate each piece. This is going to be the product rule with the chain rule. So let's do the first part. You copy down for the product rule, copy down your first piece, 1 plus x squared. Take the derivative of tan of x minus y. That's going to be secant squared of x minus y times derivative of the inner function. So that's going to be derivative of x is just 1. And the derivative of y is just going to be derivative of y. So for derivative of y with respect to x, I'm just going to call this y prime. So I'm just going to put y prime. It looks nicer. All right. Now we have to add the second piece. So now we're going to copy this down, tan of x minus y times derivative of the x. And that's just going to be 2x. And that's it for that. And then for the derivative of y, we're just going to write y prime. All right. Now the next step we're going to do is go ahead and distribute. Let's do a different color here. This whole piece with this. So I'm going to multiply it by 1 and then multiply it by y prime. And then I'm going to move this in front here. So basically what we'll get is, I'm going to copy this down, excuse me, because it's just times 1. So we have 1 plus x squared times secant squared x minus y. And then I have minus, because we're distributing here, and just copy it down again. So you have 1 plus x squared times secant squared x minus y times y prime. And then we have plus, and I'm going to have to scoot down a little bit. I'm going to write it down here. I'm going to move this 2x in front. 2x times tan of x minus y equals y prime. Now, noticing that we have two terms with the y prime in it. We have this one and this one, or in this one here. So what I'm going to do is rewrite this as 1 plus x squared times secant squared x minus y. And then I'm going to add this piece. So this is going to be plus 2x times tan of x minus y. All right, equals. And then we're going to add this to both sides. So when you add that, you're going to get 1. Let's see. Well, I'm just going to put the y prime first. So I'm going to move it down here. So we have y prime. That's for this. Times 1 plus x squared times secant squared x minus y. And then we have plus the y prime. So the next step I'm going to do is factor out this y prime. All right, I'm going to factor it out, so we're going to get a 1 there. So when I do that, I'm going to have to copy this first part down. The first part is going to be 1 plus x squared secant squared x minus y. We have this part, the left-hand side is good to go. But when you factor out the y prime, this is going to be factor out the y prime, and then that's going to give you the 1 there. So you're going to get 1 plus 1 plus x squared times secant squared x minus y. All right, now that we have all that down, I'm going to divide both sides of the equations by this. So basically, I want to isolate the y prime. I'm going to copy this down and divide by this. So that's going to give me 1 plus x squared secant squared x minus y. I'm so sorry this is so long. I have to keep using 2 lines for the equation. All divided by this. And that's going to be 1 plus x squared times secant squared x minus y. And this will be your final answer. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.